FIFA
I'm sure there will be.
One thing is for sure, I am never going to be a weatherman in my life ever again.
I was just going to say that because yesterday, very confidently sitting on the dugout, you're saying, I have checked this app, I have checked that.
And it was a gorgeous morning, apparently, but the weather turned turtle yet again.
But I cannot believe that after what you witnessed at the World Cup, where that India-Pakistan game was sure to be washed out, with the final, everyone had said it will be washed out. And still you guys haven't learnt your lesson, that wait for the day.
Okay.
Wait for the day. Figure out what is going to happen. And but the only person you should trust is someone who's on the ground.
Yes.
Do we have someone on the ground?
Yes, Rahul
himself. We have him now.
Wait. Yes, there he is.
Okay, so let's go toss it over to Rahul. He can guide us through what is happening. Mahal kaisa hai? Barish aa rahi hai?
Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yep, but he did get wet. Did 2 lives in the rain in the morning and in the afternoon.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Just before the start, it was raining pretty badly. But short, sharp bursts. But rest of the Hawksby area, it's blue sky. And we saw a bit of blue around, so maybe, I hope it doesn't.
Where did you see all that blue? Siddharth?
A panorama of blue that the host broadcaster showed just away from the stadium.
Okay. Your own host broadcaster is here. Let me show you the blue. Can you see any blue here?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Take him full frame. Keep him full frame.
Yeah, grey, totally grey.
Full frame.
There's nothing blue here. And as we speak, in fact, a little while ago, it was drizzling. As we speak. We're just 2 minutes away from the toss, but I suspect if we are going to have that toss happening anytime soon. But I'll still get an update from inside, right outside. So I'm not too far from the exact location where the match is going to take place, and I'll just show you guys. So where exactly I am. So this is the how do you say it? Yeah, so this is where we take these steps like these people. Okay, this couple is heading towards the stadium, and you are actually overlooking the ground now. So I'm not too far from the ground, but it's still raining, drizzling. But locals can guide you better as far as weather is concerned. And I tried to speak to a few people here. In fact, when I took a taxi to the venue, I spoke to the taxi driver. He wasn't too optimistic. But then I told him that I didn't come for the Wellington T20I. It was a complete washout. Then, despite the fact that it was raining for the entire day in Tauranga, the match got underway. Maybe I'll get lucky, but I can see the sun somewhere there. Can you see? Can you guys see? It's getting brighter now, and hopefully we will have a game. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. I have water. I'm sure you must be tired talking.
Yeah.
For so long.
It's not. The travel is very tiring. In fact, yesterday throughout the day we were just traveling because we booked a cab from Tauranga to this place. Maybe it's a 4-hour drive, and thereafter, it's very difficult, especially for us, the Asians, to calculate the time here. To be very honest, it was pretty bright till 9 p.m. Last evening. So I couldn't gauge exactly what would be the time at that time. And when I realized, it was already 3 or 4 in the morning.
Just tell us something now. I know that you've been watching what the team is up to, what they are doing right now. Tell us what the team, your interaction with a few players, what are they talking? Are they chilling, enjoying New Zealand? Tell us something about it.
To be very honest, we both, in fact, the Indian team and we are both sailing in the same boat. For the past few days, they've also been traveling. They are also stuck inside the four walls of their hotel rooms and nothing much to do. New Zealand, you've been here in New Zealand a few times, Nikhil. It's a very laid back sort of a place. Usually, the only time that they get to go out of their hotel is for lunch, breakfast, because I believe they don't prefer eating in the hotel room. So that's the only time. In fact, I was in Tauranga also, where the team was staying. There also I saw a few people going out. They said, no, we're not too happy with the food. And please do not, this is not a controversial statement, just that they wanted to change, and they said we'll go and try something out, what they have, and maybe somebody, because all these players, throughout the year, they are just traveling, and the rain has just gotten a bit heavier now. So I don't think you'll have toss on time.
You don't think that toss will be on time, right?
Because yeah.
So because it's raining, as Rahul is saying, that we will not have the toss in time. He was talking about the food. I hope they were not served cold avocado and tomato sandwiches that they were upset about.
There's hardly to complain here. To complain here. In fact, when I think day before yesterday, I've lost count of how many days I've been here. So I was when I booked my cab from my hotel to the team hotel. In fact, the taxi driver was surprised. Is the team really staying in that hotel? I'm talking about when they were staying in Tauranga. I said, why? Yeah, it's okay sort of a hotel. I said, and in Australia, I believe the team must have been staying in a better facility. No?
Yep, they were staying in a much better facility if you had to look at it in Sydney. But despite all that, they still complained about the cold food.
Nikhil and company should be responsible. They should have offered them a good meal, a good hot meal.
But I'll tell you.
So
I'll tell you something.
This is the Indian dressing room.
The hotels that Indian team was staying in Australia were good, but they were organized by the ICC. Remember, it was an ICC tournament.
Yes.
Here, the hotels would be organized by the hosting board, which is New Zealand Cricket. Usually, BCCI also organizes their stay sometime. With the Indian team, that is always top notch. But I'll tell you, when you were talking about the hotels, I saw you live in the morning, and I saw you do live outside the team hotel in Napier, and that took me back so many years. 2009, when I traveled, I stayed in the same hotel. The team was staying there, I was also staying there. It's that roundish hotel, semicircle hotel where you.
Yes. Absolutely right.
Yeah, so I got very nostalgic looking at.
And there was no lobby there. I thought what I'll do is I'll get inside the hotel and we'll sit in the lobby and we'll try and ask a few people if they can offer me a free coffee. But I realized there was no lobby there. There was just one reception. That's it. And so this is the changing room of the Indian team. In fact, because it was raining, so the team had to come in. So in fact, the team bus came inside these gates, and they stopped right in front of this changing room. And you have the team list. So this is the team list, and as always, Surya Kumar Yadav stands out here also. See.
Yeah.
Here also.
One and only.
Lone man stand.
One and only.
And also another man who's standing all alone is the physiotherapist. And you know what? How useful these physios are for the Indian team. especially for those back strains and
Absolutely. So I think the toss is delayed, Rahul. I think our sister channel Sportstak also wants to have some pearls of wisdom from you. So you'd have to be joining them.
I am no pearls of wisdom here.
So-
Hello. So see, in fact, it's a weekday here, still very bright, and majority of the crowd that you see here would be Indian. In fact, these people, they've got lots and lots of Indian stalls also.
Oh, what? Let me see. Chola bhaturas, parathas. What do you have there on ground?
So you have.
Oh wow.
You have
dosa. I can see dosa.
Dosa Express there. Dosa Express. In fact, a little while ago, Ashish Mehra and Ajay Jadeja also they chose not to eat inside the stadium. In fact, they came down to this place. You have samosas. Yeah.
Wow.
You have samosas, dosas.
Show us
lot
the
of Indian
samosas
food
up
here.
close. Yeah. Come on. We are
Lot of
hungry.
Indian.
Just show us the samosas up close.
So I've just managed to get this Wi-Fi from the press box. It may not work. I might lose the connection.
Yes, you are.
Because the New Zealand SIM that I have is on this phone, and the Zoom link I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know how
I'll give
to.
you an idea. I'll give you an idea, Rahul, what to do. What I did was I faced the same issue as you. So what I did on the New Zealand phone or the other phone, I had one common thing, which was my Gmail. So every time I got a Zoom link, I would mail it to myself on Gmail, so I can open it via Gmail on the other phone. So that's the idea. Next time you get it on WhatsApp, just copy it and mail it.
Please share your Gmail password then.
No, you can open your own Gmail, huh?
Yeah, I get it. So I think we might have a game this evening. To be very honest, I'll just show you now. Can you see all very dark on that sky, but this side looks much brighter, doesn't it? And if you can just, I can sneak past this area, it's even brighter. So if those are the clouds that are heading towards this venue, this place, McLean Park, so I think we may have a full game. It might be a delayed start, but surely I think we should have a good game. And McLean.
Okay, Rahul.
Last match, just before the
we are losing your connection.
also gives you a good indication of the mood of the player. Today, Rishabh Pant seemed in a better mood, to be very honest. Last time when he just stepped out of the team bus, he was the last person to step out. And then he looked very low, to be very honest. But one thing I have noticed, Nikhil, I have seen, you have a Surya Kumar Yadav here. You have, Rishabh Pant is also a popular player. You have so many. But the kind of fan following that I've seen for Sanju Samson, I can't tell you. Trust me. He has a different fan following altogether. Different fan following.
You're right. We also feel it on social media when you put a post out or something. You get.
Sorry.
We also sometimes feel it on social media in terms of personal social media space, or even on YouTube when you put a comment out.
Just tweet something about Sanju Samson. Just tweet something about Sanju Samson, and you'll get to know. You will have so many people. You just have to. You will have over 1,000. Very. I don't know. I'm losing. Can you hear me?
Losing. We are losing our connection. We are losing because you are right.
Okay, let me get
closer
to the press box.
Yeah, when you are away from that
let me get
stadium, then
I think it should get better now. It should get better.
Yeah, better.
Should get better now. Should get
Better.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, now the sun is out too. By the way,
Yeah.
by the way. And I can a few noises from inside the stadium. So here we are.
These are the best
looking
pictures
right
you've shown us. Pictures
into
of
the sun. Into the sun. You are looking directly into the sun, by the way.
Yes.
So bright. In fact, good sign. Now.
Nice.
There you go. And let me see if I can catch hold of few Indian fans here. So there you go. That's the queue. People are still trickling in. मैच देखने आए हैं आप लोग टिकट है आपको टिकट मिल गई जी oh great so right now here you go किसको देखने आए आप लोग इंडिया को anybody in particular sky you've got short boundaries here should be good for India especially for sky if you want few fireworks from him you'll have to come a little closer to me yeah sorry
we support India, especially Sky and I think for I think that's really good for India. That's good boundaries. Good for Sky.
So India should win this series quite comfortably. Right? He should be made the full-time captain for T20I.
Yes.
Great.
Full-time.
All right.
So
Thank you
because
very
you're
much.
wearing noise cancellation hands-free, Rahul Rawat, so the noise cancellation hand-free is ensuring that no voice spoken by anybody other than you comes through. So we can only hear your voice.
So I can say anything on their behalf. Now, whatever.
Yes.
So as Nikhil, you can see it's gotten a lot brighter now.
Yes.
In fact, very bright.
The covers are
There
coming
you
off.
go.
When you see some visuals of the ground, the covers are coming off.
I don't know if I can show you.
We are telling you.
the
We are
visuals.
telling you that the covers are coming off.
I'd say I can also tell you. It's hardly 10, 12 steps to the the main wicket is still covered. And it's very bright here. Hardik Pandya heading for the toss. Hardik Pandya okay. Hardik Pandya just ran into the field to meet Ajay Jadeja.
They must have spoken in Gujarati, I'm sure, the two of them.
Yeah. True. I cannot hear though what exactly was the conversation. I was pretty far away from them, but and I believe it should be a full house also. Because here interestingly it is one of those venues where you have stands. Usually in New Zealand, you have those green bank embankments and usually, but here you have those proper bucket seats. So it should be interesting, although it's a weekday, but I believe the Indian supporters, in fact, a lot of people I met came all the way from even from South New Zealand and Christchurch. Although there is a game in Christchurch one day, the last played in Christchurch. So yeah.
Okay, Rahul, we'll let you go because SportsTak also wants to have your pretty face on their channel. So meanwhile,
my pretty face.
we'll continue.
Great. Chalo, see you guys. Bye.
Bye. So you saw the latest updates then, live from McLean Park in Napier. Brings back a lot of memories for me.
Couldn't see past Dosa Express though.
Dosa Express. And now I feel like having a nice dosa.
Yeah. But I hope now it doesn't present another problem. You remember Napier has a unique problem. The sun is such, sometimes play can get stopped due to sun directly being in your eyes.
Yeah.
I hope that problem doesn't come up now.
That's true. But
Yeah.
the good bit, I'm just trying to sum up because sometimes the connection was a bit dodgy, so you couldn't hear Rahul properly, but he was giving you a live update. So people are coming into the ground. It's not a packed house as yet, and maybe people will take time because, you know, it's a small town, so they know that if it's raining, they can just, you know, come in and come in at like in a 20-minute notice, also just drive from their houses and reach. So as of now, the rain has stopped. The sun was out. You could see it shining bright between the clouds. There was still a bit of clouds around. What that tells you is that the game may start, but right now only the covers are off. It must still be wet, the ground. But what we know is that the drainage facility and everything in New Zealand is amazing in all grounds.
Yep.
So with that in mind, I think if it doesn't rain, maybe in another half an hour they could have a toss and then the game starts in another hour or so. But we'll keep you updated. For the moment, the sun is out. That's the latest. And people are enjoying some dosas and samosas outside the stadium, like Rahul was, and Ajay Jadeja, Ashish Nehra, we believe, were also having. Players, as he said, all chilling, relaxed, reached the ground about a half hour, 1 hour ago.
Yep.
And he said Rishabh Pant seemed to be in better mood compared to how he was earlier.
Yep.
So that's the latest from us. I think we'll wrap up for now.
Only the Hessian is there on the main pitch. Apart from that, it's all clear.
Yeah. So many people asking what happened to my hair. Nothing. I'm yet to fix them. So I just ran in straight. I will have it fixed next show.
Yep. Saudi, Alan, Phillips are all coming out along with Ish Sodi. So
yeah, they're just coming out to see the conditions right now.
Yep.
Toss may still be a few minutes away, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're still clearing and there's still covers on the outside areas, right? They're removing them now.
Yeah, they're removing it now.
Yeah.
They're removing the covers.
And then I think they'll use a super sopper or something to just dry that area.
Even the main Hessian is off, so the pitch is also now, you can see the pitch. Yep, Gary stayed. So let's see, maybe in the next half an hour, we might have an update. They'll check the conditions. I think no overs will be lost. Directly play will begin at Taft.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Any questions we have, we can take it quickly.
Toss time, match start time, we don't know yet because first they will see, there'll be a inspection and then after that, the toss time will be decided and the match time, but no overs might be lost at this point in time because 11:49 IST, 1 hour allowance is given for overs to reduce.
Yeah.
And then after that, we can start.
Binod Mandal, thank you. Love back to you from Nepal.
Yep.
Beautiful place.
Indeed.
And that is it.
That's about it. So we'll be back when the toss happens.
Yeah.
Yep. So
See you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Vanakkam. Half an hour. Okay. Tell us about your experience in New Zealand.